If you see me, just give me a holler. You need motion, I got all kinds of. If you see me, just give me a holler. If you see me, just give me a holler. My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my pappy known for that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy miss you. We don't get Amber Alerts.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Hi everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. A moment now to check out some numbers for Trace Jackson Davis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for both these teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Green. Jackson Davis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
How huge to have a big on the floor who can see the entirety of the court. The ball doesn't stop with Draymond Green.
Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. The 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. And the basket by Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Curry against Doncic. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Pass to Curry. Off target with his 3. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here is Gafford. Doncic outside. For his screen on Curry. Here's Doncic, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Irving kicks to Washington. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Pass to Melton. Wiggins outside. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it goes down 2 points. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Wiggins. Jackson Davis with it. Back to Curry. Three-pointer.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Doncic finds Irving. Washington with a screen on Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Irving passes to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. They get it back. Gafford. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around, and the wide open shot from Green. Gets a very good look and converts.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mavericks leading by 3. Right side Irving. Back to Thompson. For the screen on Wiggins. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses off the left iron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wiggins assertive on the drive that time, going right into the foul while he was shooting.
No good on that one. And he can't hit the second. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Washington.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the paint. Outside Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Wiggins. Thompson with the bucket.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Clay.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. And the technical free throw is good. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Wiggins. Jackson Davis finds Melton. Kuminga sets a screen for Melton. Sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. We'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Podziemski with it. He's covered by Irving. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got his second bucket tonight. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Curry. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Now, here's Kleber. Still without a basket. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Takes it from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Free throw drops for Melton. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski. Launches it. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. And the Warriors miss again.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
2 points. That one goes.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Tries the spin move. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 9 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, Kevon Looney out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Spencer in at the point guard.
2 teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closely. Lively sends a screen for Kleber. And finished off by Lively.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Kuminga with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuminga's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Nuggets. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And the Warriors making a change here. Waters is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dante Exum is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Irving looking for an opening. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Waters. Dinwiddie covering. Anderson outside. Banked in off the glass.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Throws it up high and finished off by Lively.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Warriors leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Anderson wide open, and the Warriors get it back. Hit by Kuminga. Anderson, the bounce pass. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. Irving drives in. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Exum. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Nailed from three-point land.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Up top, Exum. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Payton. Hasn't made one yet. Now, here's Exum. There's the triple. The rebound by Anderson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's a screen. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Warriors have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Pass to Washington. From outside the arc. They get it back. Here's Gafford. And they pick up 2. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry with a wide open look. Rebound by Marshall.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight, and that drops, so they now lead by 1.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day." Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Wiggins finds Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And Dallas also making the switch. Exum's checked in. Washington with this screen on Wiggins. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Mavericks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Another miss by Curry. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Thompson passes to Washington. Here's Gafford. They grab their own miss. Outside Irving. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And he knocks down the first one.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Washington kicks to Thompson. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Curry with it. His last outing with 20 points. Wiggins, a screen on Irving. It's Curry outside. Exum pulls it in.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson for the triple. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Irving. Yep, it counts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The Warriors have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Thompson, and he drives in. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
To review the play.
Previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right,
It has bread.
right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry can't get it to go.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Green. Jackson Davis with it. Washington's on him. And it's Wiggins missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Irving, good.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Warriors trail by 8. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Now Melton. Green, the pass to Melton. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Thompson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's look at some numbers for Stephen Curry. He's getting around 28 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the Warriors miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside, Green. Pass to Melton. They need this one. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Wiggins outside. Shoots the three. Here's Jackson Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him. And here's Washington outside. And the 3 ball is good. Washington's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Now, here's Melton. He's got 10. They kick it out to Green. From deep. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry, and some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford, and it's Maxi Kleber in for Washington.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Now here's Wiggins. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Kleber, the pass to Thompson. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And brand new contract for Klay Thompson as of this summer. Isn't it nice to have that settled? My goodness.
Well, it's fantastic for Klay to get that weight off of his shoulders. I think there were times last year where visibly we could see that playing on him. Now that stuff is all settled. Klay will settle back in, and hopefully we'll see some remarkable performances from him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dante Exum is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Warriors trail by 17. Pajemski on the wing. Lively defending. Chalk up 2 there.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Pass to Exum. Over in the corner, Marshall. For 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Pajemski. He's got 14. Here's Jackson Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Warriors trail by 14. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Kuminga. Kuminga, screen on Lively. Drills it from outside. Pajemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Green. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Now here's Anderson. There's 1:59 left in the third. Pass to Kuminga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuminga's got 7 points.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Looney. Down low. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Kuminga.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half. The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Pajemski. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Warriors trail by 12. There's the 3. There's Looney. Goes up again, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. Here's the 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Waters in at the two-guard. That's the Warriors' foul. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Podziemski. Kuminga, screen on Dinwiddie. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas leading by 15. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Podziemski. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in.
Your Warriors, number 15, Santos.
Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Just get the feeling that whenever Klay rises up, he's going to make it.
Pass to Podziemski. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Over to the wing. From deep Washington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket good. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Curry following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Kuminga. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving, good. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Now, when Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Curry fires from way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Dallas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga, and Wiggins is subbed in for Brandon Pajemski.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Shots good by Gafford.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry after Luka Doncic's bucket. Green in the post. He's covered by Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. Wiggins against Doncic. And that one drops.
Size from Wiggins just pushing his way in.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Up top, Doncic, guarded by Curry. Outside Irving, and it's Dallas with another.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now, here's Melton. Outside Curry. Another miss by Curry.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On its way from Irving for 2. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Warriors miss again. Now here's Hardy. He's defended by Pajemski. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the free throw, no good.
Now a foul. Maxi Kiba. Second personal foul. Team's fourth.
The first free throw is good.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Green. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardy. And it's Melton with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Outside, Green. There's the pick. With the drive. Picked off in midair. Here's Hardy. Buries it down low.
Assist from Quentin Grimes.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns, rich, and still put it past the tree. Side of my waist, and still put it on the T. Only do a hit.